This is Module 8.2, Thermal Boundary Conditions. In this video, you will learn how to apply thermal boundary conditions to your model. Let's use the same geometry from the previous video. First, let's double check if it has lids. Go to the feature tree, and you can check if it has lids here. Then go to the Flow Simulation tab to create a new project by selecting Wizard. Let's name this project Thermal Boundary. Click Next. Let's select SI for the unit system. Here, for the analysis type, let's select fluid flow and conduction. And since it's inside the pipe, select internal. Here, we can add the liquid as water again. It will ask you to select a solid because we selected the conduction analysis type. Let's use stainless steel 302 for this one. Let's set the wall conditions. Let's choose wall temperature. Let's set it to say 600 kelvins. And let's leave the initial conditions to default. You can see the second project we made at the simulation tree. This is the computational domain, and here you can see another input data, which is solid materials. Let's add the boundary condition. Select the first lead we created. For the inlet velocity, set it to 1 meter per second and leave all of the other parameters to default. For the goals, let's select volume flow rate and static pressure. Then click OK. Let's add another boundary condition for the second opening of the pipe. Select the lid on that end. Set it to environmental pressure. Leave all of the other parameters to default again. And select the goal as the temperature fluid. Let's set another boundary condition, this time a wall type boundary condition. Select real wall. Select the internal surface of the pipe. Then click OK. Then run the simulation. You can see at the solver, when you insert a preview, select front plane, then select which parameter you want to see. Here we chose temperature and velocity. You will see how the temperature and velocity progresses along the pipe. At the results tree, create a flow trajectory. Select the temperature of the fluid as the parameter. Select the inlet lid. And leave all of the other parameters as the default. Here you can see that the temperature changes slightly at the end of the pipe. Let's increase the transparency. You can see that at the end of the pipe, the temperature goes to 330. For this video's mini task, make a simulation using this pipe. Apply thermal boundary condition as we did in this video. This is the end of Module 8.2.